What did you just say?
Yeah, better.
Shit sounded. I don't get along.
At one point, it was, you know, you can get some more for me with it. Yeah.
Hey, y'all! It's your girl, Miss V. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Is everybody doing?
It's the Bro Show up in the air with the LG. What y'all calling it?
Yo, y'all just said the LGBT.
That one right there.
Bro Show middle with the old show.
Bro, so with V.
Thank you.
We in here together. Supposed to been better than sexes, but I guess we scared Rob and Sam off. They not here tonight.
I'm in here by my goddamn self. But you know I can handle it though, so I'm good.
Are they saying something about
Robbie Bobby was.
I apologize to anybody who's on YouTube and
there you go. It would take Robbie.
We could have done it.
There you go.
Y'all, we ready to get started real quick. Some of the topics going to be these female cougars, but want to always call the men pimps and whores for messing with young girls. But at the end of the day, it's the women in the fucking back. Passive people who don't, what was it? Don't take their own accountability of their part.
Yes.
Passive people. Hey, E-Bag.
Hey,
Kimper. Letting people slide too much. The thing is, a lot of people don't take their accountability that it's your fault. These motherfuckers out here ice skating on you. Right. That part.
You gotta be like, you ever see I Spy with Eddie Murphy or Owen Wilson? Mm-hmm. When yo was saying something, Eddie Murphy, he was about to walk past Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy stopped and like, oh, wait a minute. Now I gotta kick your ass. Like, just because of what you just said, I gotta kick your ass. Like, I can't give you a pass on shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, this is the era of people can just do a lot of fuck shit
and get away with it.
Be around, man. Like, it's crazy. Well, not with me, because I don't let anything slide. Call me petty or whatever you want. But that's just how it's going to be. And then people are telling me all the time, well, they hate me and V for it because we want to get a lick back. I have to get it back.
And why do people be so bothered by us saying that? That we want our lick back?
Nice, too.
This one.
They like, how much that cologne cost? All
right, so anybody on the Wi-Fi can y'all turn it off? I was not on there. Yeah. Is that one? I don't know.
That is Wi-Fi.
You're not ready to stop messing with Kiana in this gorgeous red hair.
She in the middle now. She got it.
What you hate so bad?
Because you don't know to say nothing. You gotta talk to me.
Oh Lord.
How you feeling, son?
Oh, man, frustrated, but I'm all right.
Hey Rob, let us know if you're
Huh?
Wow.
Is it all?
Oh yeah. I been deleted that so it don't come on my phone.
All right, so we gotta figure out what's the hold up or why in the process. And then we're gonna have our topics. So all the people whose names I see that I don't normally see in the evening, check this out real quick. Any fuck shit that you're looking for from earlier, get the fuck off here and kill yourself. All right. So the topics, this is what I was going to say. Passive people. You know who you are, because I see your name. Just like you see your name. I'm just saying, you know, people like today, me wilding out on social media, people so used to the passive, okay, living my life like it's golden, or yep, I'm fucking, you know, always something cute, some smiley ass video. But when I say call my phone, hit me in the park any day this week after 12, then I'm a monster. I'm a horrible person.
I want to know how you were going to come to Druid Hill Park. Were you going to have on boxing shorts and gloves and shit?
All that. Oh, whatever. It was going to be me in a fold-up chair, sitting there in the chair. Because a lot of times, people say shit just to have something to say.
Because they have a mouth.
Because they have a mouth, they just want to say it, and they used to you being the pastor. Well, no, you could. You know what? I'm above that. I'm a better person. God wouldn't want me to. Your mother raised you right. And they do all of that. And don't realize that I'm not doing it because you said all those things. I just don't fall into it because I just rather not deal with mess. But when you get to the point one day, you know them kids I always tell y'all about after school, go past the same people's house and kick that gate, and all the dog can go is because he chained up. But one day them kids get to that gate. They kick that gate, and that dog don't have no chain on. He jumped that fence. And you bitching the money. He bit my child. Bitch, your kid shouldn't have been kicking this gate. Today,
That's why
my
I
fucking
think
gate was kicked and I jumped that fence.
everybody should apologize to me because they always would say that I was mean and say anything to people just because I was never a person that let stuff slide. This is like, I'm gonna check you right here so
Right.
you don't have this issue no more. You know what
And
I'm
the
saying?
thing is, you have to do that because it avoids buildup of frustration and anger, and then you go off on a person. Because once you go off, you're the one locked up. You're the bad guy. Oh my God, you're so immature. Oh my God, you're so mean. I can't believe that you took it there. I can't believe that you said that. This is so beneath me. And it wasn't beneath you the whole time. You was fucking with me.
It's almost equivalent to the bullies messing with the quiet kid.
Mm-hmm. So like kid comes to school.
And
with
then
trench
the kids had to want, don't come to school.
Only yes.
Only you. You feel a little sick.
And then, you know,
I
He
mean,
come to school and kill a whole
my thing
school.
is, I don't know, man. I never was the dude that like let none of that shit slide. I never argued back and forth with a man. I never did that. I never played wrestle because I couldn't handle it.
Right.
Because my father told me that's always how a motherfucker trying
I feel you out.
You know
Yeah, trying to see how strong
so
you
if a
are.
motherfucker come to me and he feels though he got a lot of pressure in him and shit, I just hit his ass. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, obviously you want to fight, so I'm gonna just get a start.
You coming to me aggressive, I already know what it is. And I grew up with LaWanda like, I'm gonna fuck you up if anybody fuck you up. Don't come in here, because LaWanda gonna go, she gonna take the back, she gonna hurt anybody who mess with her sister. But believe me, I gotta deal with her when I get out. So I'm gonna deal with you bitches off the rip.
Speaking of LaWanda, that was my dog back 9th grade or whatever, Southwestern. She the only chick I ever knew that could handle spraying perfume on their pussy.
what?
I was like, did you just do this? Yeah, it was stinking, bitch.
LaWanda was just like, just say
We're
whatever
not
she
just gonna let
wanted.
him gloss over.
I mean, we're gonna let him gloss over because she did. I mean, come on.
No, that was my dog.
But LaWanda was a true blue. If y'all was good, y'all was good. And if the fuck
But you
you
just said
wasn't,
his fat ass. I'm like, yo, how the fuck you rescue me and this me?
at the same time.
Only I
But
can say that.
but she was true to you like that. So she was always one of them. But so once I got older, my mother passed, you know, I got my divorce, I started realizing that some things are not worth beefing about. Life is too short. So when LaWanda died, I felt like I was like, even though I still had siblings and these nephews, my children, I felt like abandoned. My mother gone and LaWanda gone. Hold up. Something got to give. So I realized everything is not worth it because her and I had a beef right before she passed, like a few years before that. And if I wasn't big enough, she could have passed and we'd not even been speaking. So I learned to not take stuff, especially with family. That's too much. I'm going to be a little
See, especially when I was younger, everything was worth the beef. I loved it.
You was giving it to him.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I love the thrill of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, man, we got problems like motherfucking dude on Don't Be a Menace. Like I tell the story all the time, man. It was one time I'm sitting there ratting to a dude. I mean, he went to school. He was like a clown, though, anyway. But I was bored. I'm on the strip by myself. Just talking to him. He had to walk by. And the gentleman like, oh, don't talk to that bitch ass nigga. I just hit him. And I'm talking to this man for 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But this bro.
Right.
So,
and he said that's what it is.
He say it's an issue.
It's an issue.
It's an issue. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just how it, you know, that's how it went down. It was stupidity and shit.
Yeah. And I didn't have a problem with being passive. Like I had got into a place where I was okay. And then God blessed me with a vision for business. And I just started growing business, and God was actually growing this business. A lot of this I had no ambition or thoughts of. God developed Timeless. So I had more of a reason to be more humble because God is blessing me. Who acts up when God is favoring you? I was being favored at the time.
Preach, sister.
So I'm looking at everything like, it ain't that big. But you know I like to get my lick back. So don't keep pushing. Don't keep pushing. Because I'm human. I text TT. I'm texting Tony. I'm texting somebody rescue me from me. Because I feel that me that's been down in there, she coming out.
Like,
And that's what happened. So I got to the breaking point. Now everybody texting, calling the phone. Look, nah.
But I'm saying it take a lot sometimes, though, man. I mean, you
It
be chilling,
does. It does.
minding your business, chilling, motherfucker poke you. You try ignoring, chilling, motherfucker poke you again, and then after a while you just lose your cool. But can't nobody knock you for fucking being human, especially when you maintain your composure. You know what I'm saying? When you maintain your composure, hey, come on, man.
I'm trying to get the camera in your face.
Oh, no, I'm saying when you maintain composure. I mean, what more do a motherfucker want from you? How many times do you think you just gonna bypass shit, let you slide?
That's the part.
You can't even kick a dog in his ass twice
before you turn around and bite
you.
you.
Nice dog, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now that the testimonies out the way, everybody good.
We're good.
Let's get to the topic.
Okay, so the first one was women who date younger men. Do they realize that they inflicting just as much mental damage and trauma as women say that older men inflict on younger girls?
Real quick, please break it down for me, right?
Mm.
So they got cougars, then they got what? Little Thundercats.
Yeah, see, I don't know the
I call
difference.
myself a Thundercat.
I don't know the difference between them though.
Yeah, like all these names. My era, it was just an old bitch.
Come around, let Rob come around so I can keep the camera.
In my era, it was just an old bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm gonna let y'all speak on that too. Dudes, men say shit, they like, oh, they bashing or whatever. But a lot of times it's okay for women to do certain shit. It's okay for women to do certain shit, but we can't.
We were having a conversation last night, and the topic came up. You know, the young girls, 15, 16, it was cool to fuck with somebody 23, 25.
Okay.
You know, and you're like, oh, no, Kiki, I'm not going to go right up the spot. You know, he's picking me up from school. And you just look so big.
But that's how they be, though.
That's how they be.
That's how they be. Back in Walmart, the nigga come through with in the 300, come pick you up from school.
Twin turbo.
You thought she was the shit.
But you don't talk about the boys, the football players who fucking, 16, 15, 16?
Being fucked by
being fucked
mid-season.
by 22-year-olds.
Because what happens is for 30-year-olds.
30-year-olds.
That
is fucking wild.
I have been noticing, and Tone, you can attest to working in mental health. I'm seeing more trauma now with the men who have been touched by younger women. I mean, older women when they were younger. I have seen more trauma this way than the opposite way. You women always jump on other women's side and say, yeah, because these niggas fuck these girls are fucking with these little girls, but don't nobody ever say nothing about how these women did.
I'm gonna say some truth to it though. That's why I like the movie Antoine Fisher or whatever. Like,
yeah,
you know,
that's a good example.
That happened to my father when he was young. It happened to me when I was young. You know what I'm saying? An older person, you know, older woman or whatever. You know, basically forcing you to have sex.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it only go two ways. I don't know how it is the opposite way when an older man touches a young girl before a young dude. Either you're gonna like despise that or you're gonna want it all the time.
Yes.
So when it came to me, like I was 8 years old, so at this point it turned me to a whoremonger. You know what I'm saying? So as though, oh shit, you know what I mean? When you get introduced to that shit at a young age, but people don't realize there's certain shit, man, that get taken away from you. Like you can't really say about, you know, you really got to make shit up about the first girl you know.
Yeah, you can't really
shit like
tell
that.
good
All
stories
shit
about that when
they
everybody
taken
else
away.
talking because it's been stripped
Yeah.
from you.
And it took me a long time to, like even my sister and them never knew, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Me and my father talked about it all the
Mhm.
time or whatever, and the person's still around and shit like that, man. But me mentally, I just block it out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's a
Cousin
hard
shit.
thing to deal with, and so many. I see so many more men now. Honestly, talk about it now.
Yeah.
That's why this whole men shouldn't cry thing. I think all of that
It's
is
bullshit.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Why can't you cry? Why can't you say how you feel?
I never really cared about, especially the way another man feel about me.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Ken always fucking around and shit. You post something, oh, that's some Tinder dick shit. Or whatever. Okay. But it's my man.
Mhm.
And I know he coming from a tripping at,
Aspect.
you know what I'm saying? So it's never, I really don't care how another man feels about me or how another man moves. I never cared about shit like that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That makes you such a greater person, you know what I'm saying, and be able to cope with shit in life. My father just always told me, like, yo, if that shit ain't putting no money in your fucking pocket, man, fuck it, yo.
Don't pay it no mind.
Yeah, don't give it no energy.
Yeah.
Nothing, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I can only speak from a man's point of view. And then it was weird going to high school and me, you, and Robbie witnessed that. I don't know when y'all came along how it was.
Yeah, because they're
it
younger
was
than us.
older dudes, 25, 30, come up there, nice cars. These chicks in my class, they 16, 15 years old. They pumped because they messing with this guy who got some money and he's
Right.
sniffing dope. These bitches now are busted. You know
And
what I'm
disgusted.
saying? And didn't want to give none of us, like, the up and comers like me and Robbie, because we started hustling by the time, 10th, 11th grade. Shit started picking up for all of us or whatever. So now we the guys, you know what I'm saying? Until, the money became more important in school and they just kicked all our ass out. But I mean,
and if you look at it, now, a lot of those women who were that fast in school either busted now or got hella kids or so ran through and abused by some man that she's somewhere hiding out like I don't even want to see the
like
world.
our homie that was on the Kelly joint, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shocked me.
I was like, you sure you ain't raping him?
But at the end of the day, you don't
feel me, yo?
No, but I'm not even gonna lie. But to chime in on that person, and we ain't gonna name names, but we are. If you seen it, then you know.
Right.
Girl, ain't nobody rape your ass. Ain't nobody take your ass. You probably pinned him down and locked him in a.
And that was one of the people that you associated with, Dirty. What's her name? Oh, Dirty. What's her name? You know what I'm saying?
That's how you know him. Yeah, Dirty.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But y'all dope. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Dirty time. Little time, short time, or dirty time? Keep sister time. Yeah, dirty time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That bitch said to somebody, what? She was sucking dicks for 50 cents way back in the day.
What you feel about it, Q?
That put her on the spot. No, we just saying, like, how do you feel about the whole situation with the dating aspect of men dating?
Where it's accepted. It seemed like more with the women dating young dudes, and you saying it's like
I think that people. It seemed to me that more people accept or let slide that women was messing with a younger man because they looking at the young boy like, yo fucking her. He fucking Miss Keisha, but the whole time she done traumatized this man, but groomed him to take this kind of sex. And now either he become a horn dog
all the time
or a pedophile. Like you traumatize these men in a certain kind of way.
And he just don't. Like, I don't want to date bitches. I don't want to date bitches no more.
Maybe it's a man for me, or maybe it's nobody for me. And then he's schizophrenic.
Yeah, I was about to say, she molded him into what she wanted, right? So then he fucked with somebody his age, and they not popping pussy the way Miss Keisha do it.
Yeah.
So then he goes younger than him, but he can mold.
So now he's a pedophile.
That's a good way to put it.
That's the pedophile. And I think that's kind of like R. Kelly situation. Like the stuff his sister was doing to him, he was young. And then they felt like he was slow, so he wasn't gonna say shit. But at the same time, he never outgrew the child he was when she started fucking him. So now everybody he wanna fuck with is little. Like even when he finally got married, the bitch looked 12 to me. When I seen her ugly ass, like you know what I'm saying? Like when you want to do the interview, the R. Kelly shit, let's talk about.
I just think they all
his
need to put in
trauma.
fucking jail.
What got him right there? Yeah, I ain't saying it was okay what he did, but I think everybody should go to jail who was part of that fucking bullshit. Because it sounds like all y'all had y'all 50 cents to put in.
The dudes with the daughters, like, yo, you sitting here as a man on this motherfucking show and saying how another man hoodwinked your daughter.
While you
Ain't no motherfucking
And you're there?
way.
While you're there upstairs.
R. Kelly knew he couldn't come to Baltimore and get nobody because we ain't having that shit. Even if the dude that did beat, he shoot somebody for his daughter.
Yeah.
You might not have seen her in 6 years. Is that my baby? Just say it.
Now he hopping the gate trying to get to this man to try to beat the shit out of him.
Right.
I just think they all need to be put in fucking jail.
And I think
from his childhood.
I think the trauma of what the trauma of what women do, older women sleeping with younger boys, is so detrimental. And everybody let that slide because they think it's cool that he's getting it from her. No, he's getting it from her.
No, when my son, my second to the oldest, he was fucking the older
Literally
bro.
fucking him up.
He was fucking the older bro. He said, nah, Pop, I'm a PA now. You know, we get the money, but I ain't let that bitch buy me no PlayStation. She trying to keep me in the house, bitch. She don't like PlayStation shit. She tried to get me one.
For me, and that's just my opinion. I think it all depends on the person. You know what I'm saying? Some people gonna be traumatized by it, and then you got some kids that's gonna welcome it. You know what I mean? And I don't think everybody gonna be traumatized by that shit. Like when I was young, I had an older chick, and you know what I mean?
Like how young though?
I was 18, she was 42.
Right. See, I'm talking about 12, 13, 14, 15,
Oh, so
16.
you talking about more so molestation.
I'm talking about young, shouldn't be touched. Yeah, but he feel like he getting his first piece of pussy and there's the lady up the street, but really he being traumatized.
And then you got his home if you go and tell, he feel like he want to tell my homeboys and with the fat ass.
But when he get older, he realize the older he get, the more he wants sex, and the more these bitches his age ain't popping pussy like Miss Tanya. Now you gotta figure out a way to cure that crazy. Y'all thought about the lady? Yes, Lord. Nobody popping pussy like that.
It went for a curve. Because like Robbie, you know what I mean? When we were out there hustling and shit, we had a different outlook on it. There's an older chick. But really, we just saw it as like somewhere else to put drugs at, somewhere else to put money. You know what I'm saying? So in case we get jammed up, we're gonna blame it on the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because she, you know what I'm saying? Because she got the job, all this shit. It's really like laundering money through the bitch, and you just happen to get a meal and some pussy.
If you got the mindset to do it, but if you're just a young man that's here for sex, in the long run. Not now when he's 15. When he's about 35 and up,
Man,
that shit it can traumatize him. And me working in mental health, I have seen it more lately. Men that's traumatized who now have daughters and afraid of the world getting to their kids. Or have sons like my ex-husband wanted to take my son, baby mother, to jail. No, she shouldn't have touched my fucking son. And he had every right to. This bitch was 12 years older than him.
And to piggyback on all that, it always goes back to the men that's raising men. You know what I'm saying? Because when we come along, I'm sure his father was the same way. They coached us for certain shit. Like, nah, this is
right. Because like you said, you talked to your dad about whatever happened with your situation. So yeah, y'all had that. Y'all had that.
Me and my father chopped it up. And I'm like, you know what I mean? Like my first little girlfriend broke my heart and all that shit. I'm sitting around crying and shit. He said, man, there's about 100 other bitches out here. Fuck that bitch.
Hey, Boo Neil. I ain't seen Boo in a minute. Hey, Boo.
Black mom.
Yeah.
School. Yeah, so he's like, man, you sitting here, he sounded like the nigga on Coolie High when your
And boo, you ain't
man-
got no time
I
to
was
sleep.
like, man, you mad over some bitch? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he was just like, and I said, oh, that's how the game go.
But and he taught you how the game go, but he also taught you that you can't cry all that shit you done to her.
Yeah.
Get your feelings together after you get popped. So you're having a dad there. He said, Boo said, hey, everybody. Having the dad,
Black, what's up?
having your dad there kind of guided a lot of things. All Rodney knew is, my mother's going to go local if she find this shit out. So I ain't found out about the chicken until she was pregnant. And all I had was murder.
But see, how
You know
her
me,
shit,
my DMX kick in at that point.
all her shit was manipulation. Anyway,
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I get what Big Rodney is saying.
Yeah.
Then when you finally followed up, because you know I was there through the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? So it reverts back to, you know, regardless of what Rodney was or whatever between you and him, he still was able to put a vitamin in his son and want to protect his son.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's us men, that's what the fuck we gotta do.
And
When
now
you make
that's how
kids, you
he
gotta
is over
protect
his
your
children.
kids.
Right.
That's why I do not like deadbeats and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you're not even gonna watch with your kids. That shit leaves a whole new door open for bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Where somebody can come in and manipulate your kid. We grew up with people and saw them get manipulated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, they dumb as shit because we already got the vitamin out here where we wouldn't do that.
Right.
But you can't look at it that kind of way because they really don't have enough sense to avoid it because they don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by, you know, everybody should step up. The women do what they're supposed to do. And that's why that whole man versus woman shit really getting on my nerves. It's funny posts about the shit and all that. But at the end of the day, it's really set up, like Sammy said, militant midget. Oh, what do you say? It's really a setup and it's by design, man. And motherfuckers never realize this shit until it's too late. Like, they don't want us in a household together. You know how great it was when you used to go to your aunt and uncle house? They had 2 cars. They had a nice house. You know what I'm saying? When my mom and father was together, it was plenty of shit going on. God, we going to the beach. We doing this. We doing that. Then motherfuckers always like tripped off of me because I'm like, yo, this is me, yo. Regardless of me being a womanizer back in the day and all that type of shit, man. That was just because I liked a lot of pussy. But I still had values in me that was instilled in me from both sides of my family, including my parents and shit. You don't shag up with nobody. You don't waste nobody's time.
If you're going to deal with them, you're going to deal with
You know
here and there. And that's why you've been married more than once because you know when you got.
Music, if your ass die, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry to get off top.
That 2-parent household shit, I'm not going to lie, that shit hold a lot of weight. Like,
I think it does.
Fast because you think about it, if you had a 2-parent household, I can't speak for everybody. I was fortunate enough to have that. And we had every fucking thing. I can't sit and even fake like we ain't have everything coming up. Me and my sisters, we was good. You know what I mean? But it was like once my mother and my father separated and shit, man, that shit went downhill. Living down Winchester Apartments in a 2-bedroom apartment. I'm in a room with my 2 sisters, and my mother got a room, and she stayed. Man, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I tell you, like, poor, like, we was poor as a bitch.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? My mother struggled. My father, you know what I mean? He was doing his thing or whatever the case may be. But like I said, when they was together, though, shit, we ain't want for shit. And life was really, really, really fucking good. Yeah. You know what I mean? But you learn from that shit, though. Like Faz was saying, like, certain morals and principles get instilled in you from being in a 2-parent household. True real shit. Like,
and the thing is, you like me. I always pride myself in being a parent who did good by my kids once I was divorced and raising them by myself. But the thing is, if we were both there, giving them a balance of what I was able to give them by myself, would be fucking great. So if you got to do it by yourself, I get it. It's not an easy fate to face.
Hell no.
But do it. Don't sit back and attack the father, attack his mother, attack his family. Nope, you got sis, look at that shit and keep it moving. Keep it pushing.
I'm gonna tell you the realest shit that I ever came to grips with, right? I had told Keisha, I said, this was when all the smoke cleared, years or whatever. Man, we had issues for years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I was just more so like, and we had a serious ass talk and shit. I was like, yo, there's no need in us to beef all the fucking time. We got to figure out the co-parents and shit. Because we have failed our kids as parents already.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have a good example of how two parents get along. You know what I'm saying? And they heard all this shit. They know we're going to court. They know this, they know that. We have already fucked them. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I mean? And people don't understand. It's like, you know, when you think your kid's not paying attention, they're paying attention. Because and I had to really grasp onto my son because I'm like, yo, he young. You know what I mean? The older boys, they understood what was going on. But it made me revert back to when my mother and father split when I was what? 13, 12. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, this shit can't be happening. Like, we have Huxtables around this bitch.
Right, and it makes you think back to your own children. My sister did the same thing when I went to court, and she was my witness in divorce. I know they like the Cosby's, like they can't. No, because nobody knew what was going on inside my household. Because my mother always said, "Your business is your business." Mm-hmm. You don't tell your shit until you're ready to go. Because once you say you're ready to go and you talk about your mate, people gonna drag this nigga in all your business in the street.
And the crazy and the saddest part of it, and I'm gonna piggyback off fast. I'm glad that he had like a child's mother that was mature enough to understand that this is affecting the child. Everybody don't get it that easy.
Everybody,
you know. So for those of you out there
that
got it like that, I'm telling you, cherish that shit because you talking to a man right now who I can't get past 5 minutes talking to my son's mother and trying to co-parent. And the times we living in, like Shorty, a young black man, he's 15 years old.
Oh, he at that peak.
And he's at that age where you have to be on the same page or you're going straight left.
I was going to say at 15 is left or right.
Yeah, when I
because that mental break at 17.
It's a different 15.
Yeah, 15 ain't our 15 that we know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a struggle, man. Like, I mean, you can do all the right in the world, man, but if you and that parent is not on the same page, it's gonna disrupt the child's train of thought. Because if I'm telling you to do this over here, and he telling him to do this over there, he's gonna rebel.
And the thing is, he after y'all do it so many times, he know how to play y'all against each other.
Lord.
So they know how to play the 50 with this one to get past this one, and play the 50 with this one to get past that one. They know, and they know y'all ain't gonna never have a decent talk, so they ain't never really getting jammed up. Because once you come over here, the other one go, "Why the fuck you over here?" The shit get crazy.
That's one thing I will commend, my kid's mother, yo, because she ain't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it sound like somebody was trying to get loud at me and I could have just been arguing, you fat bitch, you this, fat, black. Wait a minute, what you say to your father?
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I was saying, well, like, nah, you ain't never going to disrespect the mother. Shit, yo, you only get one. You know what I mean?
And that's a lucky thing to have and to go through, because a lot of people don't get
that.
But
it took a long time for me and her to be able to communicate.
Like, because my ex-husband and I was like this, and not because like the children breaking the barrier. It was like, I can't be with you. I ain't doing nothing for nobody. I can drop money off. Christmas, here go the money for that. Birthday, here go the money for that. And me, I'm just like, give me the money, because at the end of the day, my mother already taught me how to run my household and maintain it going in. I already knew wherever I work, I gotta make enough to take care of the household. Anything you did was extra. So even if you paid all the bills, that means I already got double the extra. So I was good. So when you drop the money off, thanks, you ain't got to see nobody, because you're gonna be mean, come in here hostile with my kids, because you can't be with their mother, you ain't gonna get it.
And it's crazy because there's a lot of people out here that's like that. You got, I mean, it goes both ways. You got men that's like that now. You got women that's like that. Yeah, I know. I've single-handedly, like I've heard some females speak on a tender dick ass nigga being so upset and mad that he can't be with her, that he completely don't do nothing for the kids. You get what I'm saying? I don't respect. See, I don't deal with that deadbeat shit because I wasn't even raised like that. So
Right.
I don't know what that.
I don't even know what that, you know, what that represents. I can't even fathom the thought of that shit. But people, it's just that how people are these days, man. People, the co-parenting shit. I don't think we as a people understand how important that shit is.
Nobody don't. Everybody's selfish.
Nobody knows how to bury the hatchet, swallow their pride, and try to work with a motherfucker. Just because you working with the motherfucker, don't mean he trying to fuck you. Don't mean she trying to fuck you. Y'all trying to come together for the common good of the child.
We gotta take the relationship part out of the equation.
Yeah, if people don't do that,
do what it is for the children.
It got to a point where like, and had to be established.
Every time you move it cover your face off.
It had to be established. Like, yo, we just conversated about the kids. That's it. Like, don't ask me how much that was. If you're concerned, you know what I'm saying? I damn sure wasn't gonna ask about how her day was or whatever. So it was just more cordial. Now she the homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what's up? Yo, blah, blah, blah. Yo, that's what your daughter did. She did blah, blah, blah. Well, I heard her, hey, yo, she did blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Oh, yo, your son, he done. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the relationship between us, you know, she respect what I got going on or whatever. So she not going to call no midnight and all that stupid shit, making shit look crazy.
Yeah, because I'm going to say, look, the kids. Yeah. Then you mad because I got more recent pictures. Like he called the same day he asked me for the pictures last time. They went to the end of the year trip. So she was at the trip and sent me the picture while they was on the trip. So that day, right then and there, I sent it right to him. Well, how you got a picture from him today? Because I just got it while she was on the trip. Like, you ready to beef about something nonchalant. Kids are grown. This is the grandbaby. Yo, do like I do. My son got me an iPhone so my grandchildren can call my iPhone. They got iPhones because they need to be able to call their grandmother. All you got to do, niggas, get an iPhone and they can video you too. Because they know how to get that call for their Little Caesars Cash App. And they know how to make their iPhone video call.
Right.
That's two things they're going to learn how to do.
You know how to make them TikToks.
There's a lot of dudes
that part.
That be
Until I kill them when father get them.
They be looking for that tender heart moment, like hoping they can catch the female lawn boys and shit.
I ain't got it.
Like, yo, that shit worked when we was in our early 20s and shit.
I'm too old for that now.
Like, man, you'll sit listen to the baby mother talk about the nigga she fucking with or whatever she talking bad about. Like, yo, that's fucked up. He did what? You know what I'm saying? It's just in your mind. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead because I remember how she was something.
But at what point do that shit stop? You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. Like you said before, Rob, it depends on the person. Because if that other parent don't have that maturity level, it probably will never stop. Sure. I just told you I got grandchildren now.
Yeah, y'all should never spend the day.
Oh, you got a picture before me.
People, what the fuck is it? The picture?
That sound like y'all in second grade. They got more color. Ronnie got a better color page than me.
Right.
Make it make sense.
So what happens is I'll like his birthday is like a couple days after Christmas. All right, so by then I'll send something Christmas, a picture of him holding something saying Merry Christmas. Or if they happen to go over there, like now you can't contact me for that, and I'll have to just step back for a while. Because at the end of the day, now this is my son's children. I'm a grandparent. I'm not one of them grandmothers who the kids practically live with. No, I'm not one of those. They can come, but they got to go home. By what time you said 9 or 8:45, we in the car. I hope you be home at 9, sis.
But my thing is why he doesn't, like me, I've planted myself in my grandkids' life. You know what I'm saying? So
you know that's
not do that.
That's him with a lot of other issues that he has. And he has real issues about the mother, what happened with father's son. And I feel him. I feel him on it because the old, not about the children, just the fact her age and how it started. So he's going to feel that way Cause all she gonna do is get old. The older our son get, she get 12 years fucking older every time.
But it's like,
So now he's 29, she 39.
but this, I'm not being
40.
funny or whatever, but it's funny
I
how
said I'd have failed a couple times. The bitch would have been in my class.
it's funny how
Come on,
how people will throw stones in a glass house though.
that part. You acting like this the way you treated your wife,
Nigga.
Just saying.
but that's how
People
they
quick to
do.
try to talk about somebody else yard and make shit dirty. Look at that bitch yard.
That's the dumb shit I was saying about when I got when a lady said to me, "Well, you are going to be single at your age because you're so aggressive. Every show you seem so aggressive." I said, "Well, this is how I talk. I talk with authority and I only speak up when it's something I know, which is especially if I'm based on the topic, I'm not going to talk on shit I don't know. If this is just my voice, I've had this voice forever. So if this is why I'm single, I might as well get
But it's funny.
used to this shit."
You could think back of many moons ago when somebody told me that shit. Oh, you just gonna be single. Nobody gonna want you and this, that, and the third.
Look at you now, nigga. Look at you
So
now.
whatever the fuck, that's what it goes back to. Other people's personal opinion
Right.
about me don't matter.
Right.
And I can speak for Robbie too because this is where we come from. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Like nobody's opinion really fucking matter because we're gonna do whatever to do anyway.
Yeah.
You know
I'm
what
gonna keep
saying?
on doing all of this, and somebody gonna come along that's gonna be right in my lane and go in the same direction I'm going, and we're gonna be good. But when you can say you in a relationship and I'm not, but is your shit even healthy?
That part. Right.
This is like the
Just because you got
pastor
somebody
said-
don't mean that the shit is good.
the
That
pastor
nigga might be
said-
that fuck between washing and drying when you get in the house.
Hello,
The pastor said a couple weeks ago, and I'm gonna make her talk when I get finished.
because she keeps quiet
He
up.
said so many people are out here too busy trying to jump in another lane, trying to run somebody else's race and losing their race. That's
That right there.
it's simple.
You got posted.
Yeah.
Stay in your mom. I already did. Stay in your lane, run your race. 'Cause that's what God got for you. God got that's for them.
Thank you, Tone. I keep saying that. I
Don't
say
get
that
it
too
twisted
often.
because everything I keep telling people, man, God don't like ugly, but he ain't too fond of beauty either.
No, that's one James Evans used to say. God don't like ugly, but he ain't too fond of cute.
But
He used to say that all the fucking time, and that's the truth.
I'm saying it to say this. Shit that may look like is good, like how fast broke it down, like God, that might not be God now.
That
You know what
part.
I'm saying?
And Rob, a lot of people don't understand that the devil give you stuff too. Just because your life look fancy and free, don't mean it's God. Because the devil, if you gonna be on my team and keep doing dirty, keep being shifty and sneaky, yeah, I'm gonna give you shit because I got you, nigga.
And at the end of the
Drop the
day-
mug and everything.
I got you. And that's how the devil be. I got you,
and
nigga.
at the end of the day,
Hold tight, son.
at the end of the day, when it's all over, the devil gonna lose and he gonna be by the side. Oh, I can't help you against him.
That part.
When it's time for you to meet him, it's a whole different story.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
one-on-one. That's one-on-one.
Nigga, I told you I couldn't take you too far.
Right. That's when the devil gonna look at you and leave you standing. And a lot of people don't get that. Like, your race is yours, theirs is theirs. I don't have the money you have, the this you have, the that you have, but I got favor. My favor and what God has on my life will take me far. I can say what I got in the bank, what I don't got, it don't even matter because God gonna be like, oh, boop. And if you don't believe me, Tierra is the witness. Because I go from one thing and then turn around and be like, Tierra, guess what God did? Boop.
But see, people don't realize that, yo, waking up breathing every morning is richness. You won already.
I've won already.
You know what I'm saying?
I've won already because I woke up this morning. And I woke up in a good place. And that's how things happen. So when you tried to ruin my day, you did. You took me for a moment.
But
So
I ain't
can
let
y'all
you
explain another thing?
But I backed up and cooled off.
Not to get off topic, but can y'all explain to me like all this false sisterhood? Like why
That part.
women to get on social media try to preach all the sisterhood shit, what a woman should be doing with a man. But I just want to know, is anybody really taking in this advice that how a woman should treat a man, how a woman should conduct herself.
I don't think so.
Because during this week, man, you know, I'm not saying anything personal, but I just keep seeing a lot of phony ass shit. Like, how can, you know, I don't want to eat amongst people, right? And the whole time I get up and get some water, they got a steak knife out to hit me in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, well, how
I
do you
sit
say
down
that?
and do like this? Yeah, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then got hide the knife.
Man,
I don't know what the deal is with that tone. I think it's like people are not realizing who they sitting with. You gotta sit and realize who you sitting with. If I'm at the table, all of us go out to eat. You got lobster and steak. You got shrimp and caviar. You got steak and whatever. You got steak and whatever. And I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna just get potato skins. And one of y'all say, well, yo, why you only get that? We all eating dinner. Why you getting a small app? Because that's all I got enough for. What's the next thing one of y'all gonna say to me?
I got it.
Gerald, go ahead and order that shit.
That part. But when you sitting with a motherfucker and they let you eat that one appetizer and you say, because that's all you can afford, and they don't offer you a plate,
and they doing
you
like
need
this.
and they eating like that in
It
front
was
of your
called
face.
charming.
That's what it used to be called back in the day. They charming you. If you get up and remove yourself from the table, then that's you, and you don't chose the wrong people to deal with. So now,
but they also
when it
know
come-
how to treat you from that point on.
what, and they know that they can forever curry you like that, smile in your face and eat in your face, and still watch you eat that little bit of shit.
Next time they're not gonna invite you because of man, I ain't taking this broke bitch.
This bitch
You
ain't got
become
no
the
money.
broke bitch.
That
You know what
part.
I'm saying?
That part. What you supposed to say, Rob?
Her boy said, oh, I can't smile in my face.
All the time, you want to take my place. All the time, they want to take my place. Backstabbers, and that's what the fuck they are. You can, and then you see women on social media with the sis. You see the word sis on everybody. This my sis. This my sis. Or dudes like this my bro. This my bro. But soon as you log off, you a whole different motherfucker off this social media. Yeah, I don't really fuck with that bitch. I just put that on the page.
That's because social media is the devil.
I got my
The
take
people
on
are
social media.
the people are
Social media, and I said this before, and in fact, remember when I said this is early
Rob,
episode.
Tiara brought some sorbet in.
I need that.
Okay.
But the earlier episodes, man, social media is like the army. You can be all you can be. If you want to be a superstar that's baller, you can be that.
You
You
can be that.
move chain and be like
Yeah.
with the fake money too.
Which part?
Ballin', and you can get the fake money now too.
I got Timo.
Right. So we got to talk about.
I'm just talking about the shit, the chain and shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because he said make it so.
And they can't because nobody really know
They
where
be a
it came
superhero,
from.
just
All you
bitch.
see is the picture.
I'm just saying, like, social media has heightened everybody's popularity. I say this to say that. Cut this shit the day of tomorrow. I'm still gonna be Robbie, and I know 1,000 motherfuckers.
That's the thing, Rob. Can you
You feel
still be you if social media?
I'ma still be me without social media. Social media never made me. You get what I'm saying?
That
Social
part.
media made a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people's popularity
Yeah.
came from social media, and I've seen it myself where you be out and you hear that's such from Instagram. And you be like, fuck, that's a regular person.
Right. And that's how they be. Because I go out often and I'm like, it's that girl, Miss V, and people will say the whole introduction how I say my name, and I love it. But at the end of the day, who they see right there in front of them, I'm the same bitch I am in here. And I guess that's why the girls say that's why I'm gonna be single. No, I'm gonna find a man and say I love her. She gorgeous and she got drive. I'm on it.
Crazy part, well not crazy part, but I'm dry on social media. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm dry as shit on social media.
Well, you not.
You had that loaded cock TT, that was phony as shit. Hey, wait, look.
I am,
Try
but
on social media.
But what's she gonna say the butt?
my life is grand.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she's like the best person. Yo, we get on the phone and we don't even talk on the regular phone. all our calls is on video because we dying
Yeah.
fucking laughing, yo, from the fucking beginning of the call to the end of the call. Like, she's like the coolest, best fucking person. But through social media, you would think I don't even know this bitch because our pages are totally different.
Yeah, like,
Nothing about us is the same.
I'm gonna say some funny shit though, right? I'm gonna say some. I'm gonna say some funny shit. Remember when we used to be on the show? We was in the tuna can,
On the radio,
shit jumping off. Hey, who's that guy? You know, such and such. Everybody trying to vibe with me, this, that, and the third. To that one show up here, I was like, yeah, you know, such and such, such and such. And G Roy was like, hey, how you girl? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, we good. You know, this, that, and the third.
them bitches fell off.
Yo, that shit looked like on Revenge of the Nerds when the nerds left the power company and all the lights stopped going out. I was like, yo.
And it was because the thing is on radio, who I am is who I am. My voice is a voice that carries.
Mhm.
So I always had a good radio show.
Mhm.
But then I started bringing the camera in the studio. So it was me and David or Tavon or me, Dave, Tavon, and Tone started coming. And Tone was like, yeah, I like this. Let's do this. And I was like, all right, before. So we started being on there together. I'm telling you, yo, the numbers, when they was on this motherfucker here, okay? To the point that Timeless sales went up. Clothes, toys, I'm selling everything. So whatever you doing, keep it up.
Doing like this.
Soon as this nigga got a girlfriend, what the fuck? I'm not getting the sales. Like, yo, what the fuck is that?
At least the vibrator sale might have went up.
The vibrator sale was good too, thanks to Tone. Real quick, over on Instagram, Rodney Pierce. Hey, Rodney. He said the issue is, Rodney Pierce said the issue is people lack the patience to build a life. Instead, they rush and try to buy, steal, or scam their way into build that real life. So I get what he's saying. Instead of people just like we've structured the real life.
He got pussy.
Rodney Pierce, are you pussy with Rodney Pierce? Well, Rodney Pierce has his wife. Yes, and they've been together forever.
You know what I
Since I was a
noticed
kid.
today, though, right? When reading the post, the irregular post that you really should have taken down eventually. But
I took it down.
the funniest shit is, I'm like, damn, this bitch felt real good when she mad. Everything was extra clear. I was like,
Because you don't normally, I be
photographer in there.
no, because you don't normally I be half asleep when I right. No, this the thing. When I post, it's like I'm at work, ready to get off, so I'm half asleep. So the word might be a letter off. I'm too sleepy. I'm just posting. Y'all get the fucking
So it
topic.
was premeditated.
But today wasn't premeditated. I was awake because I got a text message first that fueled the fire. And I tried to stop it, called you instantly. Called Tone. I ain't called Tone because I already know Tone is a lot like me when I'm going through things. I can't call him till I'm coming to the breakdown. Yo. And then he sent a couple texts. I see your text, nigga, but nope, not yet. I wanted to, so everything was perfect on that post. It was. And there was a lot of shit I said. But what nobody expected was me to tag a motherfucking name. I tagged this, and that, and that. And you're MVP, and you're MVP, and you're MVP. You don't like to meet me in the park. Fuck it. So yeah, it was a pretty good post.
I'm not gonna lie.
So what should men do if they get touched by a lady?
You the one who put the post up. Just say that part. All we saying is when you are upset, you're upset, and it is what it is. But be who you are. That post was who I am, honestly. And that's why it came out so vibrantly, so nice, because that's how I really get down.
My advice to people
And the passiveness was gone.
My advice to
So basically,
people,
the passive bitch don't have campus should be posting if you
Yes.
halfway typewriter. That's what he
don't
said.
try to play if you're not ready to come out and play.
That,
Man, that's layman's terms and shit, man. Like
yeah.
y'all were talking about earlier, you know, you can't poke the bear and not expect this bitch to come out of hibernation. You ever see a bear come out of hibernation? You gotta watch it. It's on the Nature Channel.
When they first get up,
hungry as a bitch.
this nigga been asleep about a year. Come on, this nigga is ready to get at something. His butt plugs and came out. He can poop and shit. He probably got that. grassy thing that keeps them sleeping and not
Want some
pooping while they
pussy?
sleep.
I did
Like
not
there's a
know
lot
that.
to go on. So it's a lot of things that lead you up to it. So you gotta watch. Like I said with the children, don't keep shaking that gate because one day that dog is not gonna be chained up. So being passive is good. Being humble is good. God fearing is good, but it ain't God who's telling me to watch what I say. It's me. I'm taking what I'm getting blessed with and holding myself accountable.
Mhm.
But one day,
Don't give a fuck.
This is
all right,
what I
real
was
quick, let me
talking
read this
about
comment.
about
Baby
the
girl
stop sign.
Trudy. Baby girl Trudy said, I read the post and I instantly thought of Marvin. What's going on? See, so the thing is this. No, what's going on? What's going on? I guess that's what she's saying. The post came because it was necessary. So nobody knows that it was text messages before the post came. I don't live in a world where when I'm angry, I can stay in a box and not, and be that texter or play on your phone. I've never been that person. I'm angry. Now you great get it. And who getting it? Every fucking body that I named. I'm one of those kind of people. So I did get the calls and I did speak to who I post and things turned out different, which I knew that they would, but I had to get them with what I know. And what I know is not sitting here on the phone texting 50 times because I'm angry. And if I wouldn't have put up the post, the next thing would have been knocking on your door. And I've never been to jail myself. Never want to go to jail. I don't even do jail visits because I hate the door locking behind me. Anything, because riot can start, I'll be thinking I'm gonna be stuck in. When all my friends went through that, I'm going to be a police, a CO, all of that. Y'all can keep that shit. Playing with jail for a living is not my idea.
So what direction should a man go for his mental health?
I think a man should go straight to therapy, no matter what he's been through, because everything leads to trauma. Real quick, Rodney Pierce said, V, you're not passive. You have a high tolerance for BS with people until you feel cornered. Then the no filter V appears. That is a perfect way to put me. You've never said that before.
What?
You normally can kind of like detail me good. You never said that.
Ooh, so you think you're a therapist?
Well, Rodney Pierce has watched me grow up since I was like 14, 13. But that is a good way. V, you are not passive. You have a high tolerance. So I have a high tolerance for bullshit, especially from certain people. I'm gonna say that.
Me, I'm totally different, man. I never
Thank you, Rodney.
I never could tolerate anything. That's what always landed me in trouble, especially when liquor was involved. That enhanced it because you become Superman when you get some vodka.
So what else? Do men need besides therapy, Vic?
Well, I think.
feel like. Oh, go ahead.
A good woman.
No,
I was going to say, let me say that this is what I think they need, Rob. I think they definitely need therapy. Outside of therapy, I think they definitely need somebody in their corner. I'm not going to say a good woman, but a lot of men could use their good sister.
On this show, we say that's what a man need, a woman.
Well, we can say woman, but I'm going to just say they just need that female in their corner. Because, like, I'm not Tone's woman, but whatever he got going on, he can bring it to me and we can dissect it as in a mental level of a man and a woman. Like, yo, this is my point of view. My point of view. Right. So I think men need to have that advocacy from someone. And I think it's better to have somebody of the opposite sex because they can give you a total different. I mean, bitch, because I think men can get that, that other point of view from the opposite sex, different from what they think.
Because sometimes if you get it from your male counterpart, like your homeboy, your cousin, your bro, whatever, they be like, no, I'm gonna fuck that motherfucker up. Now,
or yo, that bitch was wrong. Or she dirty, but you hear from a woman who's probably been through whatever the situation is, she gonna give you a different point of view.
My female best friends, they be on that shit. They be like they tell you the shit that you really need to hit.
And that's what I think most men need. I think most men need that, not your biological sister. They need that sister. Like Tony now, they need that brother sister thing. You need that because your blood sister going instantly be angry with whatever you say. Because I'm gonna take up for my brother. But this sister, I'm gonna be like, all right, yo, Tony, yo, look, but for real. And then we go and dig deep into it, and we both work in mental health, so we normally get pretty deep into whatever we talk about. And you need that balance because I'm not going straight jump on his side and go into it. I'm be like, yo, all right, let's dissect this. If I call him with some shit, I know when to talk to Tone. Like after I left your house, it was a good time to call him on the phone. Because now I got a clear head. Because he gonna come at me with, yo, what the fuck? If I'm that mad. But once I can talk to him clear and say the situation, yo, that fuck shit, that dumb shit, that shit was funny, take it down. But yo, for real, you already know this, that, and the third. And he gonna speak to me clear. So Rob, that's what I think most men need. Real quick, over on Instagram, Monique Nikki said, V, a lot of men actually need to deal with post-trauma and not thinking that everyone is attacking them and realizing that accountability and change behaviors and environments. Nikki, I definitely agree with that. She come back to say, and being able to take constructive criticism. And Nikki, I think a lot of society set men up. I'm not saying I'm taking that from men. I'm just being honest from a mental health worker standpoint. I believe society set men up to be you're a whore, you're a crybaby, you're a tender dick, or you're weak. If you start realizing, let me talk about my traumas. Let me take accountability for this. Let me change that instantly. Oh, you a whore. Oh, yo, now you ain't going XYZ.
Oh, what you soft now?
Right. And men need to understand, no, what society say, hello, y'all. What society say is not what it is. That's not me. I'm not that. I'm none of those things. You got to know you in here. And you got to have that person in your corner that's going to pat your back like, yo, that shit means nothing. Shake that shit off. The thing is, you're a man at the end of the day. And when a sis can tell her bro that, then you good. That's when you know that you're good. Let me read this comment real quick. Give me a second. Real quick over on Raw page. Simply Tasha said, I'm a stickler to the saying no. You're saying no. Your opponent before you start the game. So basically saying,
know your opponent.
Know your opponent. I got to know what I'm getting into and who I'm dealing with. And you know what, Tasha, a lot of people have a tendency to think they know their opponent, but don't know them. And that's how a lot of people, girls end up with these, oh, he a no good ass baby father. Oh, he ain't shit. You ain't know your opponent. You thought you did. It takes longer than that. Guys get these women who, oh, she old raggedy bitch. She was already a raggedy bitch. You just didn't know your opponent. So Tasha, I like that comment. Slick Twan said, not mine. I don't know what he talking about. He said, not mine.
No,
I'm sorry. Laughing. Nikki said, laughing like shit.
But,
I mean, can be her rest of her comment. She came back again. And is as women need to allow men to be vulnerable and open up and not throw it back in their face, which women do all the time. And then she said, as soon as the argument happens, they throw it in their face. And she put laughing like shit. But Nikki, let me tell you how you said all that great shit at first about men. She said this. Then she came back with the constructive criticism. But then when she talked about women, then she put laughing like shit. Why you soften it, Nikki, for the women? Why you soften it for the women? Say the same shit, but don't put the laughing part. Don't laugh at it, or because you're a woman, you laugh.
Let me just say this, man. Like from a man's point of view, like it was exciting to females and shit, man. You know, we out here toting guns, and I mean, you want this badass dude or whatever. But at the end of the day, you didn't get the soft guy with that. You know what I'm saying? But you want the tough ass nigga that don't take shit, protect you, and do all this.
Oh, she put. I apologize.
And then want you to be like this soft, gentle bunny too, and shit. Like, yeah, nah, that shit ain't add up, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like with me,
I apologize, Nick.
that's why I could only deal with female that's from the street like me. You know what I'm saying?
Like the lady said, know your opponent. You know what you need in your space, and you said that before you got in a relationship, and you found the person who fits you.
I tried one time. I'm like a bougie type bitch, whatever. This didn't work. You know what I mean? I seen a motherfucker pushing a cart. Yo had Tide, all that kind of shit in there
I
for
remember this
$40. I'm pulling over. It's like, you gonna buy that? Yeah. He said $40. And he want to sell me the cut. And I'm like, oh man, I gotta take this bitch home.
Like she bougie that he pulled over to buy laundry detergent from somebody. I thought everybody do
He
that.
wanted to go across the Bay Bridge to get some bags. I'm thinking Monroe Street. We can sit in the park, bitch.
And cut up real quick. Let me read this comment real quick. I'm sorry. Rodney Pierce over on Instagram said, "Damn, it's everyone and people have to stop thinking this way. Americans are so broken. We forgot the villages that once raised us." And Rodney Pierce, the hard part is, I really don't think everybody forgot the villages. I just think some villages fell short, so they end up raising a mess, or they end up, on drugs, and nobody was there to pick the ball up and roll for them.
At some point,
So-
the ball dropped.
The ball dropped on them. So now, like, I'm a person who go and live in the city, and I'm gonna see young people doing what they're not supposed to do, and I'm gonna say something. That's just me, and that's my passion for mental health and my passion for young people that I have. But other people be like, "Yo, how you gonna live down here?" Yeah, and I'm gonna school everybody I see. I'm gonna spit some knowledge, and I'm gonna give the favor of God to everybody I come across, because that's where I know I'm doing my part. But some people feel like, "Oh no, you gotta get away from here, or you gotta, move all the way out past in Edgewood somewhere." Hint, hint.
No, my mother always said it. My mother always said it. And y'all all the time.
That part.
So you can live down this road. You can live in McCullough Homes. You can live wherever. But
In Baltimore County, but at the end of the day, it's how you live.
you don't have to. You don't have to, because you live up here in the
Yeah.
hills on the stick, or behind a gate in a gated
Yeah.
community. That don't make you better than the next motherfucker.
That don't make you no better. Actually, I think your bill's higher.
That's like back in the day when dudes would be like, "Oh man, that's a county nigga." I said, "You live in the city and you a bitch."
Right.
Like,
So just because he from the county, you think he a bitch? He probably took karate classes. Go fuck with him and see what happens.
no, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I never really understood that part, and I'm a victim of that too. And shit, oh man, you're a county nigga. Because we just looked at them different. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, but you a bitch right here. You know what I'm
And you
saying?
live in the city. What's your excuse?
You live down the street from me and you a bitch.
Yo say you a bitch, but you live right here in the city with me. And that's how it is, Rodney. I think that's what made the villages, what made the villages kind of lose focus, because as they broke off and as they got new zip codes and they moved in different areas. See, back when we were growing up, families help families. Oh, y'all don't have this eat. We got this eat. Let's go and put that together. Or we gonna have a birthday party. All right, we'll bring the ice cream. Y'all got hot dog rolls. Now you can't have a fucking party if you don't got a whole backdrop made up, a $500 birthday cake, or your party wasn't shit.
Look at the
same
cat.
thing about it.
Hold up. Who is the masked man?
Wait, are you sleeping? You okay?
Yo, we sit here, nobody could understand your text. I was like, so what it mean? He out? Is he saying he passed out? He left out of town? Nigga just say I'm out. What the fuck does that mean? Who leaves I'm out as your whole conversation?
That means
I knew exactly what he meant.
Tone was telling me, I was like, it don't make sense to me, Tone. I need an explanation. What the fuck he mean he out? Is he passed out? He fucked up out?
All right,
But
I got three things I want to say. Y'all
real
did not let me
fast, we
talk.
ain't hard to
You know
get
what?
this up.
Okay.
You don't want to talk. You just sit back and then you come out. Yeah, man, great Space Coaster game.
No, I don't think he's trying to talk about you.
Look,
I think he's just trying
the
to
thing about
let
it
everybody
is
get their point, because I want Sam to say something while we got him on the phone.
people never really understood what those potlucks was about back in the day when we were kids.
Thank
because
you.
We weren't supposed to know everything, but it was about Aunt such and such and Uncle such and such not really having it.
So everybody's bringing something
Everybody
to spread the
coming
food to feed
to
everybody.
grandma's house, because that was the meeting point, so everybody can eat, take plates
And
home,
that's what it's about.
give them a cup of that, but that wasn't none of our business
right.
of how they was
right,
doing.
right.
Really, it was to get together, eat,
That's right,
hook
Tone.
them
You're
up with their
absolutely
rent
right.
or whatever. Yeah, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, and that's what a lot of people don't get. That's where the villages fell short.
We have a party at our house with black light in the basement, and everybody pay whatever the fuck they put in the pot, and they give it you whoever the fuck me out.
And that's I'm about to have a fucking car insurance party tonight. Who got $100 a wop to get in? Like, I mean, but it's honestly true. Like, that's where the villages fell short. Nobody feel like they need to help the next person anymore. Oh no, we eating lobster. We don't even eat that what y'all eat. Bitch, by the end of the month, you'll have boiled eggs and oodles and noodles too. Get the fuck out of here.
You still wait.
Like, cut it out.
Even when it came to hustling, and Rob and Sammy can attest to it, and all my homies and shit, if they watching or listening, we were totally different. Like, we were hustling on these people's shit. So if somebody needed help, say no more.
And that was another thing that was different.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, here, say no
But it
more.
worked out for you.
I lasted so long on a hand in hand in my neighborhood because I bought the cigarettes, I got the grass, the block clean,
And that's
all those things. Like,
yep, that's what
We
was
never
appreciated.
disrespected. You see Miss Shirley coming down the street, yo, put the work up. If you
Yeah.
don't put it up, now we got a problem.
You got a problem with me.
Shit. These people
Right.
owned the houses in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is how far I go back, and these two can attest to it. Yo, you see Miss Shirley getting out of the car, yo, and you're gonna put the work up, and you're gonna help her.
Rodney Pierce came back to say, it's not where you live, it's if you were raised with morals and values and discipline, rules and regulations. All of that make a difference. This is how you were raised.
can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
I lived on McCullough Street for 18 years. I just moved off of McCullough Street. Where would you think that I would live at? Looking at me and knowing me, you thought I probably lived somewhere fancy. No, I lived there on McCullough.
All that time, I thought you was out Owens Mills in that big house, that real big one with the tree out front.
Not me. I thought they lived on Perkins.
Yo, I'm telling you, when I first, I'm telling you, I told you when I first met the man, I was expecting to meet some old big nigga, cocky. Still walking. Well, that ain't the guy. I got the pictures of him, but he never sent like full pictures of his body when he was coming on the show. So I'm never thinking that this was the guy. I said, this little motherfucker. Who the fuck?
Yo, you should have saw him back in the day with the dancer outfit and the kashif head, dude.
Yo,
You
I'd
know, he
have
used to have
died.
long hair like Ice-T, right?
I'd have died. Yo, no, I've never seen him look like
Yeah,
that.
that good shit.
Yeah, he had that, I ain't gonna lie, Sam shit used to look wet when he came outside.
Yo,
Look like he was about to break down the dance like on Hollywood Shuffle.
Y'all watch Beach
Don't say, give me some of that.
Wall Street Journal.
Yeah.
Shit.
So Sam was the nigga from around the way who people didn't know him. Was like, oh, he must be a visiting cousin. This nigga ain't even from around here.
Yeah, that man made his balls in the hood. You do.
Boy.
Ran away.
Never underestimate or try because it's over for you.
Yeah,
We
and
can
those
talk
were the
about that
stories.
shit as we wait
Those
for
were
that
right.
stat.
Those were the stories I heard when I knew he was coming,
Yeah.
and then other people who would say that they knew him when I had posted it, and I was like, "No, what? I don't know this fucking man." So when he came that day for his interview, he was coming originally for an interview before the show started, and I was just like, "This little motherfucker!" Like, I don't know why. I was expecting to see a beast. Yo, it wasn't even what the guy said. It was just, it was more, and that's what I got from people when I, you know how I post a flyer, who's the guest coming. So I was posting it. So I was getting inboxes like, yo, you know, yo, good motherfucker, this motherfucker back in the day. And I'm like, oh no, I had no idea, but yeah, he'll be on the show. Y'all tune in, y'all lock in. Y'all getting calls left and right. Niggas from down the hood, down Pulaski, oh, I see such and such may come on your show. That's what's up. Good nigga never play. I'm like, this a beast coming in here today. Nigga, get in here. See this little. I'm looking at the door like, you got somebody with him? Like, this little motherfucker. But they thought like I had a beast coming in. Because that's how.
He's been getting it all his life.
Because you and that's what like the girl said earlier on your post, Rob. Know your opponent. Because if I would have just looked at him and not known what was said in my inbox about the guy coming on the show, I would have been like, this little motherfucker, nah, little red ball, this nigga ain't doing shit. Right, because you don't.
Everybody thinks somebody everybody's supposed to look or be a certain way to be something.
Right.
That's not who I am.
Well, Sam, definitely you do not fit the profile.
So it's like, I'm not saying nothing about myself. All I gotta do is show up. The motherfuckers that fuck with me gonna tell you who I am.
Yeah, I just put the post up and I got inboxes. Oh, that motherfucker? Oh, you know Sam.
But you know, it's a
He
couple phases of Sam, right? You had the back in the day, you know what I mean? Ponytail, dancer outfit, gun purse, man. Then you had the hustler nigga, Fat Sam, 2 braids, overalls, always had work shit on. With about 10 bricks on. You know what I'm saying? Now you got this one. You know what I'm saying?
They call us from the bed with his eyes swollen like he tired
I
as
would
shit.
never say he was immature because he always was able to give the niggas under him a vitamin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Robbie can attest to that.
Like my own sons can attest to the vitamin.
So it's like it's always going to be a respect thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I say, yeah, he is. I get the niggas flowers when he live. He is top 5 OG in this city. And it ain't a motherfucker alive that can go against him. They know they can't.
Yeah.
You know, and they know back in
and that says a lot about a person.
If he was on your ass, it was a problem.
You had a problem. Yes, that's the same thing I said. Lord,
He wasn't gonna buy an 8 ball more than twice.
The opposite side of them is even worse. That's where people
Sam, say that part again. Make sure the microphone picked that up.
you back and you chill, they think you just shut Trump off.
Yep.
Not realizing most people that been a war, no war and take go around with it. You don't know about go to war. Why don't you do that? People die, can get hurt. Somebody.
Thank you.
Why you gonna do that?
He just basically summed up that whole topic about the passiveness. I'm passive because I already been through all of that. It's not that I'm weak. It's just that I don't want to fight. I don't want to get scratched up and hurt or go to jail. I know who I am and I'm good. And today they just took the gate and I put the post and called y'all out. It was a lot. It was too much. I took the post down after I made sure the people hit me who I tagged.
Like to me now, I
took it down after that, Sam. I took it down after that.
A motherfucker called me a bitch and shit like that. And when I got in the car, I was proud of myself. I'm like, if you rewind this 25, 30 years ago, I would have choked this motherfucker. I'd have threw him in my car, took him to the spot that I like. You know what I'm saying? And it'd have been over just because he called me a whore, bitch, right? You know what I'm saying? So now, like he said, you think more.
Yeah.
And you got, you know what?
You got more.
This shit ain't worth it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm gonna be sitting for a long time or whatever. I'm gonna pluck a few more first that I don't like just to get it off.
Now and that's how I felt today. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go all in and I'm pulling everybody card. Come get it. I even posted MVPs who won it because now I just felt like if I'm gonna go there, I'm going there on everybody. Let me get this shit off my chest.
You with the little dick, you too.
Every fucking body. I'm waiting for y'all to call my phone, meet me at the park, tell me what y'all want to do. People in there, God don't like. I said, yeah, I'm the same person that know God. I knew God when you called me and said LaWanda did XYZ with my husband. Oh yeah, bitch, don't reply. I was pulling cards left and right all morning. And after a while, it was like, you know what? It don't even matter. I know what I'm gonna do. And at this point, I'm 46. I've never been to jail. I'm not going. I'm not planning to visit. And I was able to get all of that out. And after a while, I was like, whoo, I feel good. You know what I mean? Some shit you just look at people crazy. We had a conversation last week and you called me. I think you called me and you was like, what is wrong with people saying that you're a tender dick for saying that you're in love in your relationship? And I was like, Tone, that's just a motherfucker who unhappy and wish they had the girl you got. That's all I can think of. And that's the thing. So Tone and I never figured out. That's what I'm saying. So me and Tone on the phone, we never did figure out what was the point of that. Are you doing it to make a joke? Stop it. And they don't know how to deal with their shit.
They never recovered.
Yeah.
They never recovered. That's the only thing I can think of. 34
been holding on that shit for years ago.
What did you just publicly say, Sam?
I just said it. 13 years, my wife are not together anymore.
And that's a long time.
Now, see, remember we said people do stuff for likes?
Mhm.
That's prime example of doing shit for likes.
He wasn't like,
So they're going to hit him up. Oh, he's available. The DJ nigga, they going to be coming.
hey, Sam, if you get any inboxes and say, hey, little red bone, that's because they heard your post.
I'm honestly sad because I know
You're free from the situation.
my wife somewhere, or they see me somewhere, they're gonna report to her, or they're gonna report to me. There's no need for all that, man. My wife not together.
Right.
Yeah, you just at the point where you don't even want to hear that shit.
But you know what? It's actually a good feeling when you can say that shit out loud.
You want some shit, when you see my wife enjoying herself and doing living her life, don't fucking call me out. I don't need to know.
It's none of my business.
And that's a good point to make because with my first marriage, motherfuckers did that. They were like, see her? I'm like, yo, you know, we've been divorced 4 motherfucking years, right? Like, I don't give a fuck what you do. Why you telling me? That just shows me that you just that messy all the time and you want to create drama.
And some people are just that messy.
Hey, yo, guess what? I seen such and such, yo. They said you was out with who is your boyfriend at this point.
Right.
Man, what the fuck did this come and tell you that for?
Look at it like
People
this.
messing with shit.
Y'all was together for that, What you forgot? No, think about all the happy shit we did. Ain't nobody think about the negative shit.
Right. 34 years, how we got through all that time.
Yeah.
We got our children. Y'all got the greatness. Think about all of that. Nobody think about it like that.
It as wasted time. It's not wasted
It's not
time.
wasted
because
time.
You got something out of it.
And y'all built
It didn't
something
work for
during that
y'all,
time.
but it worked for somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what people don't focus on.
Yeah. That part.
And move on.
That part.
Yep.
It's okay to get a burgundy bush once in a while.
Leave her alone, y'all. Leave her alone. Yo, this nigga saw one burgundy outfit and won't let the word
We're
burgundy
gonna
out of
let
his shit.
Stanley close it out. Since
All right, Stan, wrap out, show up for us.
Show up, y'all.
Look at that with H-Band is on.
Is about life lessons.
Yes.
That's all it is. Everything in life you're supposed to learn something. A lesson for me and my wife is I had to learn to let shit go. I don't know how to give up on shit. I don't know how to quit. All I know how to do is drive forward and attempt to make shit work. I had to learn my lessons on how to let things go. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm in a new chapter of my life.
So
you won't get to new shit if you keep holding on to old shit.
there you go. So the vitamin is learn to let things go and move on.
And don't build a new house with old bricks.
I love.
Don't duck when the bad shit come in your life. Look for the lessons in it because that's the only way it's gonna pass if you learn the lesson. That's it. Something bad happened, go look to the shit that you know you're supposed to be learning. Because you ain't dumb. You understand what the fuck is going on in life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know if you keep this nigga cheating, it's your problem. Look inside. You picking the wrong nigga. It's the same thing. If you worry about the funky bitch cheating, stop fucking with the funky bitches.
You gotta learn.
And I always say that, yo.
As Bernie Mac say, you gotta learn. You gotta learn. If you don't learn,
hit the snake off.
Find yourself somewhere else. Man, be famous to really get up from a party. Oh, this ain't right.
Yeah, I'm out. My own fucking party. I'm out.
You don't realize that it's okay to pick yourself over everything. Take some time, like that's what I'm doing now. I'm taking time.
And that's hard, Sam.
Second, that's I'm chilling. You know what I mean? I'm about to go see some funky bitches. I'm about to do all that.
Yay, Sam!
Hey, bro,
Yo!
listen, bro,
Yo, it's in these streets.
the funky butthole. Oh, man.
How many is it, Sam? I want to go.
I wasn't expecting.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Let's
bro.
take all the
I'm gonna
single
go with you,
people.
bro.
I'm not going with it.
I'm resting up. It's get ready to get done, and I'm be outside. There we go.
There you go.
Well, we appreciate you wrapping up the show.
I appreciate you on your vacation. You're jumping in the motherfucking show, bro.
I'm out behind y'all. So.
Okay.
That motherfucker letting y'all know. Yeah, when I say I'm out, I'm out.
I'm out.
That's what I meant.
When he said he out, he out.
Oh, I get it now. Oh, that kind of out. Oh, we'll stay out of the country. Bring me something back.
It's laid. You gotta learn. When I say something, my shit be laid. It be a couple minutes.
Okay. So I gotta learn. I gotta learn. I now I see it. That's why I said now I get it. I gotta start using that just to be out. It don't even mean where I could be home out, knocked out, sleep, but I'm out. All right, Sam. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Well, it's been the Bro Show. Big Tone in the house.
Big Rob in the house.
And of course, V.T.Q Hour was here on the Bro Show. We greatly appreciate y'all for having us here. It's your girl, Miss B. And we are all out. Peace,
Thank y'all
love,
for
and
tuning in. We check
happiness.
y'all next Tuesday.